everyone, and welcome to our JaxREIA Member Highlight Series. I am Nasreen Ali, the president of the Jacksonville Real Estate Investors Association here in Jacksonville, Florida. Today I am joined by my guest, Cristina Rodriguez at River and Post, one of the trendiest rooftops overlooking our beautiful city. Christina, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So great to have you. So you're killing it at real estate, but I really want to get back to how you started. So how did you start or even get involved in real estate?
So many years ago in Miami, I was in a corporate job, very unhappy, and I watched Secret, the movie. And I saw the movie and I started doing exactly what the movie said. I started thinking about a job that I would love, with people that I like, that I had the freedom, and that I will be making money on it. And one thing led to the other, and I started working as a mortgage broker. And that's when 2008 happened. And Miami was basically closed for business. And I started with a friend of mine going to the courthouse to see the foreclosures. And after many months of sitting there and learning the ropes and everything, I started buying foreclosures and selling them.
Wow. So you said this was during the pandemic?
No, 2008.
2008, during the whole bubble?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And so now you're here in Jacksonville. So take us through how you ended up in Jacksonville from Miami. What was that transition?
So I'm working in real estate in Miami,
Right.
buying and selling houses. And then one of my managers, my property managers, he moved to Jacksonville. And he called me and he said, Christina, you're not going to believe this. There's houses for $1,000, for $2,000. And I drove one day and I saw the potential. And I saw a city that was in a great place because you have 95 and 10 here.
Right.
There was a lot of opportunity for companies to come here, and the real estate was very cheap. So Miami was getting very expensive. There's a lot of competition, and I thought, let me go and see what's going on.
All
So
right.
I started buying houses in the tax deed auction.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And what year was that you did your first
That
deal in
was
Jacksonville?
2015.
Okay.
2015, 2016. We bought 20 houses on the tax deed in one.
Oh, my goodness. So at this point, you're still living in Miami, correct?
Yes,
And
yes.
buying properties
Here.
unseen in Jacksonville?
Yes.
Okay. So then now you have 20 properties in Jacksonville, and what led you to move those 20 properties?
So yeah, driving every week, every 2 weeks with the
Sure.
construction with my partner, it was
Right.
tough because obviously you need to be on top of your business.
Right.
And it's very difficult to be able to manage a construction site, find opportunities, talk to lenders and everything. So I saw the opportunity, and my daughter was going to high school, and it was the perfect time. So we moved here 5 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, 5
Wow, okay. So when you moved here, you had a portfolio of properties already that
Yes.
you had
Yes.
invested in.
Yes.
And how did you get involved with JaxREIA?
So when you go to a place, obviously you start, finding your general contractors. I will drive around, and then I saw a crew doing work. I will stop, get out of my car, talk to them, see what they're doing, get numbers. But really, the way to really know what's going on real estate in a city is to join the REIA, because that's where you have your private lenders, you have your contractors, your inspectors, other investors that can tell you about good opportunities, what things are happening,
Right.
zoning issues, what opportunities that are coming.
Sure.
So when I found out about JaxREIA, first thing I did was go to the meetings and join the association.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how many meetings did you attend before you joined?
I think it was like 5 or 6.
Okay.
Every time I went, I always found a new member, a new either a company, a new lender, or someone that really made me look forward to the following meeting.
Oh, good. So you
So-
learned something new or met someone new that
Yes,
you knew could help
always,
you.
Always.
Right.
And the speakers were very engaging, and this was a new city. So what best than a place where they're bringing always speakers that can show you, and you can learn from them.
Right.
As-
Sure.
yeah.
Okay. And so what kind of investing did you continue to do here in Jacksonville?
So because I was traveling a lot from Miami to Jacksonville, I was staying in hotels, and hotels at that time were really difficult to stay in.
Right.
So we started staying at Airbnbs. And that's when I discovered the world of Airbnbs. And some of the properties that we were buying, we converted them into Airbnbs as opposed to long-term rentals.
Right.
So that was my first, the first time I started doing Airbnbs here. And we have a portfolio of Airbnbs. We have a portfolio of long-term rentals, and now we're doing Pat's Place. We have bought some houses. We convert them into Pat's Place, and we're working on that too.
Right. Oh,
Yeah.
good. Can you think of maybe a challenge you had throughout your real estate journey where you really leaned on the REIA as far as contact or knowledge or someone you'd met or?
So for me, private lenders have been. It's very very difficult to find private lenders outside of a real estate association because they want to see what you're doing. They want to understand what level of how good you are or what you're doing.
Right.
And if you're in a real estate association, then you can talk to different lenders that are willing to work with you. So the lenders have been extremely important to me. The other thing is opportunities. Because when you are part of an association like this, new opportunities, like for example, like Pat's Place, you don't learn about those on TV. You learn about those going to meetings where
Right.
you hear a fellow investor telling you that they just converted a house and they're doing this and that, and you start asking questions.
Right.
So
So you did mention that pretty much every meeting you went to, you got excited about the next meeting with JaxREIA. Was there a point where you determined that you could fully trust that you were supported, or did you feel that right from the beginning with JaxREIA?
actually, from the beginning, because the quality of the members is really high. You have people like Corso that does wholesaling, is truly an expert on his field. You have lenders that, they have good lines of credit, that they are experts on their field. And I think every time there's always new members and there's always new things. And in real estate, you got to stay very humble because you're not going to know everything because there's always laws are changing, zoning issues are changing, new products are coming in. So the ability of staying open-minded allows you to create more business and to pivot, because in this business you need to pivot. Airbnbs, we were all doing Airbnbs. Now some of the numbers are not working. We got to pivot and move fast, because
Right.
if you don't do that, then you end up with some issues.
Right, yeah, you're right. So what would you say to someone who, let's say, is maybe struggling in their real estate journey or brand new and looking to learn about real estate and is on the fence about joining JaxREIA?
Go to the classes. The classes are really good. The people that are teaching the classes are people that have the experience, and go to meetings and talk to other investors like myself and ask questions. A lot of us are willing to help. I myself, I don't mind looking at a deal and telling the person what I think about the deal, about the numbers, about the construction. And when you talk to different people, then obviously a different set of eyes look at things differently. And that's how you get out of an issue. If you have a
Right.
house that you bought, you have no idea what to do, you think you're going to lose your money, then you talk to another investor, and the investor tells you another way to see it, to look at the deal, and then now you're making money.
Right. So Christina, it's a well-known statistic that most real estate investors are men. So as women investing in real estate, we are in the minority. How has that experience been for you?
Yes, unfortunately, is tough when you are in an industry where you are definitely in the minority. And it's difficult because sometimes you have to work harder, you have to do things faster, better, and be very creative, because when men see that a woman is the woman is the one that gets out of the car to deal with, it's not the same for them. And unfortunately, you do need to keep on going. So to me, it's always been a challenge, and it's fascinating to see how men they position themselves as being the strong gender, but really women, we are the ones that are stronger. We're the ones who bring babies to the world. We are mothers. We have to work. We have to take care of our families. We have to take care of our elderly parents. And we do this, and we have to look good and make money. So I think we are in a great position. We're very organized. we're always looking at the future. Even if we are going to make money, there's always a portion of us that is a mother, it's a woman, that it's always looking that the business has more than the money. So to me, for example, when I'm doing long-term rentals, there's always to me the piece that a family is going to live in this house, and
Right.
I'm making a difference in someone's life.
Sure.
So it's not only about making money, but being a part of a community, being a part of a bigger picture, that I'm a little piece, I'm a good landlord. I'm a decent person that I can provide and help people that live in my community.
So what do you think, as women who are currently investing in real estate, that we can do to help support women who are struggling or are wanting to get into real estate investing?
Well, in my case, I have a open door policy. Any phone call I get, I help. I give my opinion. I look at the numbers. And to other women that want to get into this business, just find another woman that you admire, that you like, that you have some connection, some energy, and call them and ask them. The majority of us, we want to lend a hand. We want to give them a hand because some of the men will not do that. And I think we need to help each other. And on my case, I'm always happy to help.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for
My
coming and
pleasure.
sharing your experience with us. We really appreciate it. So there you have it, Cristina Rodriguez. Thank you so much for coming.
My pleasure.
And if you are looking to break into the real estate market or to take your real estate investing to the next level, I encourage you, go to JaxREIA.com and reach out to us. Thank you.